So, as always, stay strong, stay special, and stay
You're watching Kirky Turkey.
Stop being retarded.
Kirky Turkey.
Hey, it's been a minute, hasn't it? Welcome back, guys, to the Kirky Turkey channel, and as you can see, I'm a lot less tired. I'm really enjoying the new work schedule. I close a lot more now. I don't work as many hours, and that's because I want to work on writing, alright? This announcement video is going to be very disorganized, so just be ready. But I want it to be a little more energetic. So with all that being said... Alright, so the thing is, right, I know that I made a vow to post every week, right, and that was my plan, alright? That was the original plan. And I don't necessarily want to say that I'm going to discontinue that plan. However, for the time being, God has a different plan. It's funny what happens when you actually work on your prayer life and when you actually try to connect with God. And he pointed out some things to me that I need to give up. One of those things being this PC. I actually might end up selling it. And I won't be getting another one for a while. I'm not giving it up entirely. Don't get me wrong. I will get another one. We're not going to quit on Subnautica. I know you guys want to see more of that. But it's just like... I'm getting rid of this PC so that I can devote all of my attention to writing this book. And I know y'all have heard brief mentions of the book. Well, guess what? Now it's the main topic! This book I'm writing, it requires all my focus now because it's my career, it's what God told me to do, more importantly, and I need to get it done. I need to stop putting it off because I've been doing that for about 3 years. And I want to get out of this house. Not that it's a bad house. I love my parents and I love being here. It's a very blessed opportunity. But I want independence. Don't you? Not only that, but the thing of it is, and this has nothing to do with my parents or my brother, who I'm sure you've seen, I don't really like to record here. I'm just going to be honest with you. I am not a fan of recording here because... they have made it clear that they're not the biggest fan of my yelling. Now, I know you might say, well, isn't that their fault? No. You want to respect people. You want to respect the people you live with. That's part of negotiating with the living situation. And you guys know I'm a very loud person! And right now I'm recording while they're out of the house because... then my energy can be unleashed full cast. And sometimes I still do it even when they're here, just because, I wanna do it. But a lot of times, I don't do it as much because it's a show of respect, and I don't want to just be yelling all the time. So that's A. B, I don't really have the setup I would like to have. No, don't get me wrong, I love this setup, it's very nice, but there are some things that I would personally change if I had to pick. A lot of times, I'll even admit it, I get a little embarrassed recording whenever someone's here, because it's like, I'm a goofball. When I'm by myself and I'm on camera, I'm a completely different well, not completely different. I'm more unhinged, let's put it that way. This is the most insane version of me you're gonna see. And I'm even hinged right now. I'm not quite unhinged yet. I don't even know why I'm explaining this. You guys already know that I'm unhinged, alright? You already know! But, when I am able to establish my own place, when I am able to stand on my own 2 feet and record at any time, not because I can't, but because I want to, then this channel will reach its full potential. And in order to do that, this is where I'm bringing this all back around, that's why I'm writing this book, so that I can get on my own 2 feet, so that I can jumpstart my career, and hopefully this channel will flow better. But most importantly, it's because it's what God told me to do, and I want people to have a good story to read. I want people to have a story that moves them, that inspires them to change, that, causes them to look at themselves and think on a deeper level. Yes, I want them to enjoy the story. Yes, I want them to enjoy the characters and all that jazz. But it's important that you have a book that moves you. Otherwise, it's not going to be a classic. It's not going to be timeless. I want it to be timeless. That's why I want it to sell. Another thing that I'd like to do for the channel, so the gaming channel. The gaming channel. Yeah, that was a complete failure. We're gonna have to change that video, and I'm gonna post a alternate version of this video on that channel to inform all the people to just move over to the main channel. I want the gaming channel, the gaming stuff, I want it to primarily be on my main channel, because I think it's pretty obvious that that's what we're going to be doing, right? I think that that's pretty clear, and if we have other things we're going to do, fine. But the other channel, I am thinking we're going to put a lot of story-related stuff, because it's a channel where I think we could have... You guys have no idea how much story stuff is stored in here. And so I actually would like to use that channel to kind of get that started, post music on there. A lot of the music is going to be related to the series that I'm making anyway. So, and I say music, I'm getting a MIDI board soon as well, so that, you know, I can finally express my musical content. So, very, very excited about that, and, okay, come on. So that's what the other channel is probably going to evolve into, is a store, like, basically a director's channel, I guess, is what you could call it. It's a place where I can put all my creative thought processes. A more personal channel, I would say, versus the Kirky Turkey Gaming channel, which is for unhinged. Just saying that name, I can't even take it seriously, and I seriously hope none of you do either. If you guys would like to see maybe some personal videos like this, where I'm just rambling and talking about creative stuff, then go on and head over to the gaming channel. I'm going to change that soon. Head on over there, and we'll see if we can upload some stuff. I'm not promising anything, but I'd like to try and maybe post some updates on my stuff, answer your questions, and maybe build a little series, you know, try to answer some questions about this book, because I hope some of you are curious. I hope that you're intrigued by the book, because there's definitely going to be more to come. As always, be sure to hit the dislike button and unsubscribe from this channel so that you can save yourself from going to the mental asylum. Stay strong, stay special, and stay super turkey!